The outback town of Roxby Downs is riding the mining industry roller coaster. 3 years ago, there were plans for a multi-billion-dollar mine expansion. This week came news that 380 jobs are being axed because of falling commodity prices. Angelique Donnellan is in the outback town, and she's spoken to a lot of people there. What are they saying about the situation?
The town is a bit flat, but they do understand the mining industry is cyclical and goes through highs and lows. Locals say the community is tight-knit and resilient and will bounce back as soon as commodity prices do. Mining is boom and bust, and while Olympic Dam expansion plans have busted, baby plans are still booming.
And I guess it's the children, when you see them running around playing in the parks and out the front in the main street laughing, that's what the positivity of the town is.
But for every newborn adding to the population, someone is contemplating leaving Roxby Downs, either from the mining industry or from local businesses. The tough economic times are forcing Kenny Lay to close his restaurant.
I live here nearly 20 years. A lot of up and down during the 20 years. It's not always good. This one is a worse one.
The once hot property market has also cooled. In years gone by, the rental vacancy rate was close to zero. There are now more than 140 properties available around town, and the asking price has dropped by up to 40%.
Once we get through what's happening at the moment and the job losses that we're seeing, I think we'll see a far brighter future.
The multi-billion-dollar plan to turn Olympic Dam into a massive open-cut mine was shelved in 2012 when commodity prices started to fall. BHP Billiton has since been working on a lower-cost technique called heap leaching to extract the vast mineral wealth. But the lack of a public update about progress has angered a state government, hurting from a nation-leading 7.9% unemployment rate. The Premier has demanded the mining giant stop hiding and come clean about its plans for the future. Some locals also want answers.
I did read that BHP had an information night, but however it was only for BHP Billiton employees.
Others say the mining giant should be left to get on with business.
All the reasons stated by BHP about global, not this site, not the state government, the policy shows it's an atypical mine, an atypical solution.
BHP Billiton has said it is committed to Olympic Dam, and the mine is a long-life resource that will continue to make a significant contribution to the South Australian economy for many years to come. Now, BHP held that meeting last night with workers to update them on the situation. Joining me now is Ricky Prosser. He's an Olympic Dam mine worker and he's also player and coach of the Roxby Miners Football Club. Now, Ricky, how is morale at the mine site and is football a welcome distraction?
Yeah, look, it's a challenging time on site. Close town and we'll work our way through it. So as far as footy goes, look, it's a great way to sort of take your mind off work in general, even if it is a tough time or a good time. Great group of guys behind me here, and I've been with the club for about 11 years now, and yeah, we'll work through it. We're on the edge of finals time, so pretty exciting times, and all the guys are pretty keen for it. So yeah, we'll work through it and hopefully go well in the finals. And do you know workers who have doubts over their future? Yeah, look, there's a couple of guys that are going through the process at the moment in the team, and you know we'll support them as much as we can from a friend type side or out of work, and yeah, they'll get through it. And is there any concern that player numbers could suffer if workers and men leave the town? Yeah, so this is my third year coaching the club now, and like I said, I've been here for a while. Honestly, to get through a season, it's only 12 games or 15 rounds. We sort of average anywhere upwards of 50 players a year just for A grade. We have our juniors, no B grade and just A grade. So look, it would impact footy, I think. The town supports 4 teams, like us, Olympic Dam, Hornridge and East Roxby. So to start losing your sort of fringe players that make up the squad, that'll make it pretty challenging, because you've got things like, you know, guys want to travel, holidays, or see their family out of town. You know, work commitments are a big one, especially shift work. I mean, probably, you know, quarter of, or at least half our teams on shift, so that's still night shifts, day shifts, and that's why you literally need 50 players to get through. Yeah, so it's a bit concerning for the footy, definitely. Yeah.
Ricky, thanks very much for your time.